Every peaceful morning ritual is an investment in the person you are becoming. Every intentional beginning creates a stronger foundation. Welcome to day 22 of our healing and becoming journey. My name is Rosita and I'll be your host for today. Before we begin today's challenge, let's take a moment to reflect on day 21. Joy and play. Did you get a chance to play as hard as you should, just like a child? Because it's very needed. We can't all be serious all the time, right? So yesterday we gave ourselves permission to experience joy without guilt. We were reminded that healing is not only about carrying burdens, it is also about creating space for laughter, wonder, and delight. We also discovered that joy is not something we have to earn. It is a gift that renews the spirit, softens the heart, and reminds us that life still holds beautiful memories, beautiful moments, even while we are healing. Perhaps you spent time doing something you truly enjoy. Perhaps you laughed with someone you love. Perhaps you walked outside and noticed the beauty of God's creation. Or you danced, you sang, you created, you played, you painted, or you simply allowed yourself to rest without feeling guilty instead of being busy, right? Perhaps you realize that your heart has been longing for more likeness. I want you to remember joy strengthens us. It gives us courage to move forward. So I want to tell you today, keep moving. It reminds us that we were created not only to survive, but also to delight in the gift of life. So I want you today to check in genuinely on how your day 21 went. Were you able to make room for joy? Did you reconnect with something that made your heart feel alive? Did you allow yourself to smile, to laugh, or simply enjoy the present moment? What did you learn about yourself? Did you discover that joy can exist alongside healing? Did you notice that even a few moments of play can lighten a heavy heart? So I want you today to take a moment and record your daily wins, your reflection, and your energy check. Celebrate every smile. Celebrate every peaceful moment. Celebrate every time you give yourself permission to enjoy life. Because healing grows not only through hard work, but also through moments of joy. So now we go into day 22, morning ritual. And today's becoming affirmation is, I start each day with intention and peace. I'll take that again. I start each day with intention and peace. Take a slow, deep breath as we usually do. And I want you to allow yourself to become still in the moment. Imagine the quiet moments before the world becomes busy. The first few minutes of the day have a special kind of power. They can shape your thoughts, they can influence our emotions, they can help us choose peace before distractions begin. The truth is, the way we begin often affects the way we continue, and it determines how the day will go. Many of us wake up and immediately rush into responsibilities. We check our phones, we think about our to-do list, we carry yesterday's worries into today's opportunities. But healing invites us to begin differently. Healing invites us to create a morning that nourishes your spirit. A morning ritual does not have to be complicated. It does not have to be perfect. It simply needs to create a small moment where you intentionally choose peace. So I want you to ask yourself, what 3 simple steps would help me begin my day with calm and purpose? Perhaps it is drinking a glass of water. It could be taking a few deep breaths. Perhaps it could be reading your scripture. Perhaps it's writing in your journal. It could also be sitting quietly with God in prayer. It could be stretching your body for just 10 minutes or stepping outside to get the morning light. Whatever brings you closer to peace, allow it to become part of your day. And remember, small habits create lasting change. You do not need 1 full hour. You simply need a few intentional moments. Then gently ask yourself, how can I realistically make space for the ritual today? What might get in the way? Perhaps time feels limited, or the morning feels rushed, or you worry that you will not stay consistent. I want to tell you, instead of expecting perfection, look for one simple solution. Could I wake up 10 minutes earlier? Could you prepare the night before? To your to-do list the night before. It helps make it a whole lot easier. I think in one of my videos I actually said the 5 minutes brain dump, and when you wake up in the morning, in the night before you sleep, you take out time, write everything in a sheet, and that's you just releasing, and then the morning is so fresh. It could also be you journaling beside your bed. It's that simple. You could also choose one small step instead of trying to do everything all at once. Remember, consistency is more powerful than perfection. Every peaceful morning is a seed you plant for the rest of your day. So ask yourself, how do I want to feel when I begin each morning? What habits help me feel connected to God? What simple practice can become an act of self-care and faith? Allow those answers to settle into your heart. And I want you to practice these words. I start each day with intention and peace. I create space each morning to nourish my mind, body, and spirit. I trust that small, faithful habits lead to lasting transformation. God meets me in the quiet moments and guides my step. Remember, you do not have to wait for life to slow down before creating peace. You can choose peace in the middle of a busy season. You can choose intention before the demand of the day arrives. You can choose to begin again every single morning. And our scripture today comes from Psalm 5 verse 3. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I lay my request before you and wait expectantly. That's the key word for me, expectantly. This verse reminds us that each new day is an opportunity to meet with God, to trust Him with our concerns, and to look forward with hope. And our motivational quote comes from Robin Sharma. Own your morning, elevate your life. It's that simple. Own your morning, elevate your life. Every peaceful morning ritual is an investment in the person you are becoming. Every intentional beginning creates a stronger foundation. Every quiet moment with God helps prepare your heart for whatever lies ahead. And as you move through your day today, create space for stillness, create space for gratitude, create space for hope. Allow your morning to become a sacred invitation to begin again. Choose intention, choose peace, choose to trust that small daily practice. It can transform your life. Thank you for continuing this journey. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for choosing healing. Thank you for choosing faith, joy, and peaceful beginning. Today, start gentle. Today, move intentionally. And today, trust that God is working with you from your very first step. Do have a beautiful, peaceful, intentional, and faith-filled day with infinite love and faith in your unfolding. I remain yours truly, Rosita, representing you on this becoming journey as you walk through to become a better version of yourself. See you. Bye.